Like, I'm afraid we're going to euthanize her. How are you doing and how have you been? My name's Tazastical. This is the King's Pit. No messing about today. Let's get to it. Right. So, we're going really strong. We're basically trying to power through research as quickly as possible now. We've been a bit slow on it, and I feel like the game is going to punish us if we continue down that route. Prosthetics doesn't give spines, no. Just to help K, I was thinking, with K and spineless. But yeah, biorefinery, so then we can make chem fuel, then we're going down gunsmith, mortars so we can make shells, and then turrets so we can sort of dissuade the AI. Let's go on speed 3. Animals are going fine. We're breeding a few more just because of the amount of hay that we've got left over. Everything else is basically going full pelt onto our kill box because the kill box is coming around really nicely. We are using it now, and hopefully we can test it in the future, or we'll just get a breach straight away and I'll just cry myself to sleep, I guess. So that's sort of where we are. The kill box needs to get focused on more than what I'm currently focusing on, otherwise it's just going to cause us too many problems, do you know what I mean? There we go. And then we'll go zones, build roof all the way down. Sandstone door. Yes, I will put doors there, actually. Right, cool, there we go. Let's just make sure schedules, everyone is unrestricted. Nice, nice, nice. So we basically go. I've got a little bit of caffeine, a little bit of coffee just to treat myself. Me and Nemi have been talking. Everything's going pretty nicely, so we're happy just taking a back seat, letting the people do what they need to do. With that being said, are there any boomalopes that are close by that I wouldn't actually mind hunting? Problem is we've got the boomalopes down here, but they're very close to the map, and I feel like they're just going to run away if we do anything there, so I'm fine with really leaving them. Okay, that's fine. Right, 2 people on research, which is basically what we want. And obviously then we've got Rhino that's pregnant again, bringing in them constant colonists coming in, so that's really nice. More Devil Strands coming in, which is really good because then we can actually backlog. But this is what we want to see as many times as possible in this episode. And that's 3 people just grinding out that research. Because I can't actually remember what you can actually make chem fuel with, in all honesty. It's been so long. And it's not been a slow burner, this series, but where we first started in here and now moved, that sort of delayed us a little bit. So as long as we can prioritize getting this kill box, then we're going to be in a really good point in this save, I think. That's the only problem that we have. We haven't got that kill box. These graves got yeeted. So the next plan is to start double walling everything. The reason why I like to double wall everything, it's very resource heavy. However, when the outside wall gets breached, it means we can defend in these hallways, still block with 2 melee people, but we can fill in gaps, we can do some funky dunky stuff. Probably should still separate these zones. So at least if a zone gets breached, it will hold them in. Like, that's the logic. Whether it works like that is another matter. I think this is a good thing. It's worked for me like so far in Rimworld. So basically, we're just sorting out all the defense this episode, which is fine. We've been very lackluster in focusing on that, so it's probably sooner rather than later, do you know what I mean? Colonist needs rescuing Rhino. I'm guessing that's because she's in labour, so Nemi can rescue her. Good job, Nemi. And we can continue worrying about the defences of the colony. So I'm just having a big look around, make sure I don't miss anything, because you know what I'm like, party people. I'll just bring it down to here for the moment, because that's all. There we go. So that's a good start. So we're increasing the defense, which I think we can all agree we need to do. So happy with that. Rhino's in labour, that's absolutely fine. We do need to continue to... Whoops. Healthy child, way. Another kid, Zaruzantu. As always, party people, vote what you would wish the child's name to be, and whatever gets the most likes will get it named. No pressure. No pressure. We've got Lara and Ziggity Boo. So, yeah.
You serious?
I am indeed. We don't do anything at this point, do we? I know, just got to name the baby at some point, that's fine. Because my dyslexic bum is not going to be able to pronounce that on a daily basis. Okay, is there anything else we can be doing at the moment? I don't really think there is. I think prioritizing the defense is fine. And then then turrets will be even better when we put them in certain zones to try and dissuade the enemy. Okay. No, you're unroofing all that. My bad. My bad. My bad. Sometimes I make mistakes. Oh, that got built already. That was crazy quick. Biorefining. We don't actually need to chuck, before we talk about research, we don't need to actually put this all in hay. Because where we're just going to burn it, as long as that bit's on fire, I think that's going to be like more than enough. So the rest is absolutely fine. With the construction, or the amount of construction we've queued up, we should probably just calm down a little bit. We've got a bulk good trader coming in, so that could be quite nice. Rhino, I know you've just given birth to a baby, but get a chat in, get a chat Latin. Let's see what we can make happen, Captain. As I slurp my coffee. Just slurp him. Anything else we can sell? Not really at the moment. We'll probably go down the making like statues and selling them, because that is like major money. Obviously not the most cost efficient, but money is money. What I'll do is I'll take like 150 wood. And I'll take 200 still? Nope. 100? And 2 medicine. Yeah. Although it is being said we can then go into the Devil's Strand money-making business, because we are going to start to just producing so much Devil's Strand. Skizzers, what's the matter with you? Malnourished with starving. Why? Who's handling the animals?
Bruh.
That one's on me. Because if they're full on milk... My bad.
They ask you how you are, you just have to say that you're fine when you're not really fine, but you just can't get into it because they would never understand.
So if I draft and undraft the army... Oh, there we go, they're slaughtering cows and whatnot now. There we go, flu, that's fine. Black, wake up, start cooking. There we go, my bad, my bad, my bad. It's the problem with messing about with the work priority sometimes. Definitely a work priority problem and not a tasastical problem. Black needs to stay out for a minute and make meals, otherwise we're all going to break down, and I'd quite like continue my streak in not letting the whole colony break down. It's not amazing for most people. For me, it's pretty good. I mean, for a tasastical colony, let's be honest, we're pretty much rocking it at the moment. But I don't want silly errors to make everyone miserable. So I'm just keeping an eye on Black's mood. But this should be enough food, so I'm happy with them Black going to bed. That's absolutely fine. We will at some point need another school desk. I don't think that's a mad priority to worry about. I've still got quite a lot of sandstone, but the outside walls aren't really started yet. Hopefully they get started sooner rather than later. How long until Laura or Tickety Boo have a next growth tier? Your next is at 10, right? Yeah. And Tickety Boo, yours first will be at 7. Yep. Okay. What's going on with this door here? Can you not be bothered to, like, make it? Are you too lazy? Like, what's going on? Animals have got the flu and stuff like that. I mean, if they die, I really don't care. I do, but let's just pretend. Who's the growers? Just Laura, that's probably the problem as well. So I'm gonna have to push Trout back up. Laura's not gonna be able to do it all on her own. That was a misstep from me. Especially with the whole of the Devil Strand field needing to be harvested and then the cornfield is not going to be too far behind. That's a lot of work for, like, an 8-year-old. Like, I'm not saying it's abusive, but...
Are we the baddies?
What resources have we actually got gathered? Okay. Alright, I would like to see an attack come for our kill box, in all honesty. I think to be fair, any humans that come at us, I don't think they're going to do well. Obviously, breaches and sappers are always going to be a problem. Right. I'm just sitting there like all starry-eyed, going, Tasastical. You son of a gun, you've done it again. Where's the sandstone going? Or is it just on these doors to replace them? I suppose, yeah, we've been adding loads of doors, yeah. I was just trying to work out. The sandstone's going down, but the walls are not going up. Yeah, here comes the corn, so that pretty much sorts out the food problem, at least for now. Obviously, being able to handle the animals is a lot better. Ziggity Boo needs to come of age a little bit quicker, then we've got another colonist that can help out. I didn't have a look at the last trader if they had a spine, but I'm pretty sure the last trader was a bulk's good trader. And I think the only one that's actually got a chance of, like, having it is the exotic good traders, if I'm not mistaken. Like, if I am mistaken, then I've embarrassed myself and all I can do. Cargo pods. Look at this. Bionic spines. Imagine. Lots of rice. Shelter, a knight is fleeing a troubled political situation, wants to hide out. I need to pause. Does Nebby want, like... Your child is unhappy? Okay. What am I doing? I just totally forgot what I was doing. Do we want to do this for honor or goodwill? Let's do it for goodwill, because this is easy. Must be kept in a bed. Let's do it for goodwill. We need to get goodwill so we can call them in to help us if times get really tough. Okay, you're already coming to rescue. Nice. Cool. Right, 3 of us have got the flu. Pause. Black. And trout. And our best skizzers. Right, 10. Then hold shift to queue up and then 10 trout. I'm going to give you some Glitter World just because we've... Yeah, I'm going to give them both Glitter World to make sure they survive. What about you? Oh, you're fine. We got you really quickly. I'm going to give them Glitter World because the flu is getting away already. Should be okay, but I don't really want to risk it. A lot of Devil Strand, nearly a lot of 1,000. Okay. We're definitely moving in the right direction. The problem is I get this awkward nature of, like, we haven't been tested in a while, so I don't know how our current gear setup is going to stand up to the AI. Trout. Uranium. What's the matter with you? Malnourished. Nemi, have you ever fancied yourself a cook? Nemi the chef. Nemi can do everything that we need. Nemi is the king. Basically, he just wants to make sure he's got food in his belly, but it's just like, oh, I have to cook for everything. Are you sure? I'm sorry. At what point am I the king? Well, not yet, Nemi. You are the king. You are the king. Don't listen to people. Oh, incompetent cook. No one will tell him though. No one will tell him when they're like sick. They'll be like sick out the back. It's like when your mum makes a really nice meal or a meal, and you all have to like smile through your teeth and pretend it was like good. That's pretty much what it is. Because if you tell Nemi the truth, he beheads you. It's the problem with like these saves. I do stuff for like comedic effect rather than like what I should do. Stop giving the cows meals. I can see you doing it and it's disgusting. Right. So... do you know what? We're in a... the flu's done us in a bit, but it sort of is what it is. I'm just waiting for us to get hit while our pants are down. Do you need a research project? Is there anything else we want to... straight into gunsmithing then, I guess. And into mortars. A little bit of the outer wall has gone up. What are you doing in my kill box? See some blood in the kill box. I haven't even been checking. Oh god, everyone's gonna die. So, flu, you're not dying. You can go back down to herbal medicine. Very close. Someone was running now though, right? Rhino is. I think Rhino is just picking up the Glitterworm medicine. Come on, good tent, please. Not great. Not great. Okay. Like, we're okay, like, armor-wise, we can't be doing any better. Heavy SMGs on everyone. Could probably do with, like, 2 more weapons for Nemi and Skizzers. Okay, you're catching up, you're fine. Are you always fine? You might die, Black. You might. Oh, can be tended now. Need to get tended to much quicker. Only 7% behind. Need a good 10 tier. 130%. Right. Black. Go and rest, please. That is a good tent. That is a very good tent. Couldn't really... Yeah, look at the immunity. Like, dive up. Tent quality 130%. Lovely, 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 lovely. I mean, even when Randy doesn't attack us, he still throws us curveballs. I think we're going to go nick this to get mechanoids and stuff. I feel like the king needs servants and whatnot. Do you know what I mean? I feel like the king's getting fed up of like doing all these tasks now. The king doesn't mind helping out, but at some point we got to respect it. Do you know what I mean, party people? Like, what is this? What is this? Just turning up Hall. Just turning up Hall. I don't want to waste all these resources just laying around outside. This... The flu, you're fine. The flu, you're not fine yet. You should hit it though. You should hit it. You're catching up to it quick. Why are you not getting tended to on time? Skizzer's going to get the other glitter world. Right, I didn't even read that. Oh, quest expired. Come on, another good 10 for black, please. 130 again. Yep, yep, yep. That's what we want. Then Skizzers. Already feeding black. Nice, nice, nice. You should be fine. 230 10s in a row. Like, there's not really much more we can do. I'm going to push Laura down to 2 so we can get some hauling. That's what I'm thinking. Food binge. Sleeping alone. I mean, Kay is sort of busy. Do you know what I mean? Not really anything we can do about that with Kay literally having no spine, but if you have to complain, you have to complain. Need this flu to get over and done with as quickly as possible. An attack in the middle of this would be really devastating. Yeah, the immunity's catching up now. Cool. Don't really need to worry about that too much. Just the hauling not really getting dumped. I mean, we've got 3 haulers. Royal Tribute Collector. Problem is Rhino's... What's Rhino's walk? Movement is 76%, 80%. So you're not exactly shooting around for a hauler, which isn't good. So to be fair, what I probably could do then is chuck you on clean fast. Might be a little bit better. Some of the outside wall has started to go up, but obviously at no great speed or anything like that. Yeah, the flu has really, really paused our progress. Sort of is what it is, isn't it, party people? Come Once they get out of the flu, then obviously they can be helping out a lot more. Black, how are you getting on with the flu anyway? Not tended again. You're gonna die just because you won't sit down? Need a good tent. Bad. Black's gonna die. Just clean all the environment in here. Black, I'm gonna keep an eye on Black. It doesn't help that obviously you've got food poisoning at the same time. Extreme flu. You should be fine, but it's gonna be close. I'm just having a look. Can even heal. So isn't worth taking, is it? Okay. Alright, not a bad episode. We might lose Black. Should be okay, you'd like to think. Just seeing, I don't think we got any more medicine though. I mean, I'll be gutted. So the problem is like sitting with K is just like, if Black dies and K's just sitting there being a waste of space, it sort of upsets me. Black will die. Okay, here's what it is. Yeah, a bit of a very, very frustrating episode in all honesty. Very frustrating episode on my part. I'm tempted to get rid of K. K is just... I'm gonna have to have a good look at, like... I don't really know, party people. I can be tended again, we have no medicine. Like, I'm really, really frustrated with this episode. But it is what it is. Like, and then, Nemi... You're meditating. Can you cook? Can you cook, please? Please? Is this Black our cook? Oh, I'm just... Very frustrating episode. Really frustrated with this episode. Okay. Ugh. Actually, I'll cancel this and I'll build a sarcophagi. Yeah, I'm really like that. Yeah, Black's dead. Very disheartened by this episode. Really disheartened. I'll begin the funeral. It's going to be a bad one because obviously where they are. But if I don't do it, then they're all going to moan that it hasn't been done. So it's sort of... I'd rather just get it over and done with. Just to get rid of that debuff and deal with the other debuff. Do you know what I mean? Oh, apparently it was good. So we get +5 for 6 days. Yeah, the problem is then we've got K just sitting here. So what I'm going to do, because it's going to be so long before we get K back into this colony. Like, I'm afraid we're going to euthanize her. Which was going to make people really, really miserable. What's your gear? That's fine. It's going to make people really miserable, but I feel we've just got to get it done. Oh, just, can you not be bothered? For God's sake. This is the episode where I break down in all honesty. Operate on K. Of course you're going to break that. Alright, see you later, K. My bad. Problem is, obviously, K was Thingy's husband, but... Right, buried. Then... Yeah, it's been a bad episode, party people. Even though, yeah, I mean, it's not our finest hour, but K is just a mouth to feed that we can't afford to feed at the moment. +5. Does that stack? So do we get a +10? We get a 9. Okay. So that leaves us with what we've got here. So we're going to have to be a bit realistic with what we can achieve. And we're going to have to calm down a little bit. What I mean by that is we're just setting up too many jobs, too many things to do. Let's take this a bit more sensible than what we have been doing. So what we're going to do is we're going to have a look at all the... God, what an episode. We're going to have a look at everything and really focus. Because it's going bad at the moment and we're not recovering. We're just losing more and more people. Yes, the flu is out of our control. K is out of our control. But it's not really good enough, do you know what I mean? So, as I go too low. Nemi, hunt, grow, plant cut research, okay? You have to help with that. You're going to have to craft. Nemi has to pitch in now. Nemi understands what's going on. Tell me what to do. Right, handle. Got the crafter. Handle, construct, tailor, haul, and clean. Then we've got Rhino that isn't particularly good at anything. What is your cooking? Well, you're going to have to like cooking and help with cooking. What's the skizzers? Skizzers is 2, you're 2. You're going to have to learn how to cook. Research is just going to have to go on the back burner. Okay, so now we've got Skizzers. Skizzers is going to do what? All, clean, research. Then we got Lara. She's going to help with grow, plant cut, and clean. All and clean. Then we got Tickety Boo, who is going to be 1 in haul, 2 in clean. Smithing is not getting done. So I guess that's going to have to be Trout. Which sort of is what it is. Okay, so we've streamlined everything. It does mean we're going to be able to booster our freezer short term, but very, very nervous now for if the game comes and attacks us with the amount of people we've just lost. Still got 6 people that can fight, but I feel like K was a lost cause. Like, if we're doing okay, then that's fine. But if we're not, it's a long time until we get a spine. I'm not happy with that decision. The King's not happy about that decision. K was a fan favourite. But sometimes it's just not written in the stars, do you know what I mean? Who is the cook? Rhino. Get out of bed and start cooking. We have no... Come on! Got to, you got to. Got to get their meals out. So we need to get them fine meals back out. This might work a little bit better, especially with Rhino's lack of movement. Having Rhino pinned in here. It's a shame that we can't get her onto something that she enjoys, so she gets that positive boost while doing it. But beggars can't be choosers at the moment. We've got to be proactive. You know, we've got to get rid of negative Taxistical. We've got to get into positive Percy. That's my alter ego, apparently. Call me Percy on the weekends. Taxistical for work, Percy for play. I don't know what I'm saying now, I'll be honest. Okay. I don't know how to summarize this episode. Loss, and growth. Shall we go with that? Maybe I can sell that on a postcard. I'm not really sure. If you got to this part of the video, leave a like, leave a sub, leave a comment. I'll catch you next time, party people. Bye.